All right, y'all. I'm taking a paper trade today, and I'm gonna see if I can get like a 1 to 10, which is something I've seen people do in options. And I want to trade. I'm gonna take an options contract, a $20 one, and see if I can turn it, into a good bit of money. So I don't get on a 10-15, but I see we have a nice push. Honestly, it's not the best. It's still really low volatility, unlike yesterday. So the options contract might not play out as good. I don't know if we're gonna get our like 600, but let's see what it looks like. Um, we do have a next liquidity point up here, which I didn't even see how far that is. Yeah, see, it's not that much, but I want to make sure we don't do like a liquidity sweep. So maybe I will wait till 10-15, because this could just be a hard time for him liquidity sweep, and then this dump is a nice dump to the bottom side, which would be nice. So let's just see. It's also very choppy, as you could see from the 3 minute. It looks all clean on the 15 minute, but it's still very choppy. That's a nice liquidity sweep IFEG. Let's see what it looks like though. If it's that, I definitely started this early. I should have waited until 11:15, but I mean 10:15. But let's see, because like yesterday, the buys yesterday was great. It was like buy either 2 hour for value gap, and I didn't wait for it. I thought we might inverse it, and it was here, and then we got this nice run up, boom, took out buy side, which would have been a 1 to 10 trade here, and then obviously the PM reversal, the last hour of the day. All right, that's a nice push out of that for value gap. We did make one right here on the 3 minute, so I'll see what we can get. So looking good. The calls are cheap. So on SPX, maybe I'll do the paper account just to be safe. Just to be safe. All right, 30 seconds left in this. I'm gonna get in. I'm gonna get a $30 call. Maybe a $45 call. And we'll do a $67 one. I don't know. Do we like that? Candle push above? Yes, we like that. I'm gonna get in a buy here, and then paper trade. See if that order placed. Alrighty, we're in that call. We're in this paper trade, and we're gonna hold it forever. And where's that take profit? Okay, now I see it's way up there. It's a very tight stop. Personally, for me, I don't think I like the stop. Like I said, I like it like the swing low on NQ. NQ be playing. Let's just see. We can do it. We can get 1000. I don't know if I'm gonna stay on. the whole 2 hours. I might just show y'all later. But that's a very tight stop. Very tight stop. I'm gonna sit for a little, but I do like when I go to the gym and stuff. So I'm gonna sit for like, let's just let it ride. Let's just let it ride. We'll see how we act at this 2200 level. All right, so far the options trade is only up 250, and the futures trade is probably up a good bit of money, $34. So far the future one's a little more. We're gonna see if we can get them 600 ticks. Now, I feel like I'm going to draw this out, and then I'm going to mark where the stop loss is. But then if we get stopped out for the purpose of this 1 to 10 trade, I would like my stop loss just to be below this swing low, just so y'all know. Hold on. Get it right on there. Yeah, so if we get stopped out, fine, for the 1 to 10. And then, but if it doesn't go below this low and hits our TP, we'll note that. Right now it's a 1 to 4, so. Oh, we might be about to lose. All right. So the 60 tick stop loss is done. I have a feeling we might do a reversal out of here. So if we do inverse this gap, we're going to get in another trade. Okay, now that trade is done. So I think I'm going to get out of this options trade. And I only lost $7. But now $10. Oh, shit. Did I close and it just wicked us? Yeah, it wicked us. It was only a $5 loss. $5 loss. But let's see if we keep going down. $5 loss, but then what loss on how do I see the negative 27 versus $5? So that's already better. But still good. It's still really good. So let's just see if we can finally push below this now. And or if we go higher again. That's nothing. With good risk management, that's fucking nothing. To make 10x. Maybe it's just no volatility day. It is a Friday, and I did say I was going to stop trading Fridays. I just wanted to practice the options. But let's see if we can get a nice candle close off this to the downside. Below this fair value gap and below this. Let me open. You know, you got to open this damn options chain. So it's $5 on the first trade. Then I buy some puts for. Well, the first one, like a $60 one, I think I did. Yeah, I might do a $75 or $85 one if we can get it. And then we'll be in shorts. If we get it, but it looks like we might not get it. That's why I should have waited for the options to close when we got a full candle close, because you know it's $5, but it's $5, so. But a $60 option only lost $5. You see why you can't have these tight stops on NQ? Like, it just don't work. That's what we're talking about. We inverse this again to the upside. I don't know. We should. IFEG is a good. I actually would love for us to go lower. But yeah, it is a Friday. It might be a time to trade in the afternoon, honestly. Let's look at other Fridays for now. Wednesday, Monday, Sunday, Thursday. And then see Friday we chop. The afternoon Friday we dump. But market's closed for options people at 4 anyway, so you didn't get the dump until 4 to 6. Maybe you can get in before 4:30, but It's really pushing it there. There's, so yeah, that was that same week. Wednesday, Thursday, and this day on Friday, we just, and this was Easter. So Monday we just dumped. Give me a Friday, dang. All right, Friday, nothing. I know, 10 a.m. Just ran up, and then we didn't trade nothing until the end of the day. So maybe Friday is just not the move to be trying this. But we have our IVG again. So we're going to get in buys again. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. I'm going to do this. And then I'm going to get back in my little calls. I'm going to get a $70 call this time. One. Next. Review. Paper trade. And let's do it again. And then where's our TP? Way up here. No, TP was here. Now it should be 1 to 10, yeah. Alright. Lost $5 on the first trade of options, and then we're just gonna let this one run. Like I said, tight stop. Again, this is just not gonna work on futures, I don't feel like, but it might. Got a CISD now. All right, we're up 250 on the options. So the first one was, let's journal. The first one, 5-2 paper trading options in futures 1 to 10 RR. So first trade, futures loss 27, and options loss 5. That back in. Let's see. We'll do the next one. So There's this big ass gap here. So I'm gonna move stop below the gap. Just to be safe. I'll even do this one properly. Below the swing low. But this one would have been stopped out too at the original stop loss. But I just think Friday's just not the day. But I've seen people do this shit on Fridays. Like my goal is... Here it is. What's her name? This girl. She literally turns $800, $300 into $8,000. Like, she trades SPX as well. Oh, she traded in the money? Oh, they moved in the money. But see, she takes the 2-hour, 3-hour chart, 300 to 8K. You see what I'm saying? This is the shit I'm trying to be on. And then the guy who put me on trading, $350, $70 contracts, to now $8,600 per contract. You see what I'm saying? Like, no one's doing that. This might have been a swing trade, though. Oh, no, it's April 9th. There's another guy who does it. Yeah, so the $70 contracts is like the sweet spot, it looks like. So, that's what I'm trying to do. I just don't think we're going much further. So this one gets stopped out on futures. I'm going to hold the options trade, though, until we close. I'm not going to recap on TikTok about this one, but I want to show y'all for y'all. But yeah, this is not a good day to do this. I'm gonna do it on Monday on my live account on both. I have a live options account with $80 in it, so I'm gonna get like a $40 option, not a $70 one. Or maybe you just have a tight stop loss. We'll see. And then I'm gonna try this 10-15, because then you get out of all this chop in the morning. You kind of got out of it kind of early today though, but 10-15. And then because yesterday it definitely took to like 10-15 to get out of the chop. That's overnight, my overnight trade. Yeah, we just chop. And we finally broke at like 10-15. So that, and that also should give the 4-hour, if we're making a leg on top, that first 15 minutes should make that wick on the 4-hour or the 2-hour. Even though it looks like for us we're doing 30 minutes. But I know Canonia trades the macro, the 10:50 to 11 o'clock macro, and he likes it. So we're still holding. We've been stopped out on that tight one. But options is not good for sideways trading like this. We need to catch the move, which is a problem. Yeah, I think we're just going to trade sideways today. We don't have any news or nothing. Oh, we had news at 8:30. But even then, 400 ticks ain't terrible. So I don't know if we're gonna push another 600, but we're holding. That's the whole point of trading higher time frames. We're holding. We're seeing how far we can go. The 2 o'clock may come down to this gap though. So we'll see. I gotta record some TikToks. Yeah, I think it was gonna be a liquidity sweep. It wasn't as clean like yesterday or like when we had clear target. We're already above. We could just chop up here. We could go to the next target. I don't know. Now the loss is at $15.
When I say this, I know I ain't talking about myself. I am lactose intolerant, though. A lot of you niggas be waking up talking about grind mode, gotta get to a bag, bro. Or just all day, you know, you got 24 hours in a day.
That's how you know it's not volatile. Look how my stop loss looks so far on this 4 hour candle. And you would think that's a big 4 hour candle, but it's not. We're gonna hold. That's the whole point of these long trades, though. I might just get off. Like I said I was gonna set and forget anyway. I like set an alert. Um, Set an alert. Go to the gym. All the things. Yeah, it's just another volume day. I mean, we've already been at 1050 macro. But yeah, there's just no volume today. It's Friday. And I said I was going to stop trading Fridays anyway. I really did. I think with options, though, I don't know about trading Mondays either. But I think you can still print some good. Let's see. Boom. Monday, 8, 10. We printed, yeah, 800 ticks. So that's what I hope the first 15 minutes is. Let's go to that. Monday. Because the point is just let this play out. So let's go to Monday. That was here. Okay. Oh, 11 o'clock. Yeah, we traded very shitty. I do remember this day actually. No. It was the macro here, but it wasn't 10:15. We took a dump from here, then we hauled and took a dump again. So yeah, this was a 9:50, which is why I said I was gonna start trading. And then yesterday, 9:50. But that would have been like, okay, we're in a fair value gap, a 2-hour fair value gap yesterday. See, at 9:50 might have you thinking we're still going the same way, and then 10 a.m., 10:15. But you know, it happened. So Monday, we got on the charts at 10:15. We wouldn't have got a trade till that macro that's happening in 5 minutes. So it's 10:15. Honest to God, though, I probably still would have shorted that. We came up into this gap. I don't know where you put your stop at, but I want those 600 ticks. Yeah, 200 is like 200. Maybe like 250 maybe. I was thinking like 256. And you wouldn't have to have a stop on options. Let's see if I did 200. Barely. Is there liquidity? There's liquidity here. I'm not gonna lie, probably been something like that. 200, 800. Which is a $400 day. If I'm gonna start with $600 day. I mean $300 day, $600 ticks. If I keep trading like this, futures wise. Well, I'm hoping options, because then I could just not have a stop loss, I could just, or have it like way up here, and then, but We'll have to see. That's my goal. I'm trying to get like 1 to 3s, 1 to 6s, 1 to 7s now. You know? This is Tuesday. So Tuesday at 9:30. Boom, 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 boom. 10. See, sometimes like 10:15. Chop, 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 chop. Then 1 p.m. But then this one, 9:30 did good. Like the macro did good. 9:49. 45. Even if you got 9:50 though, let's see. You gotta fucking hold that shit. You just gotta set and forget when you. Ooh, almost got stepped out. But that's why I think it'd be 200, 600. And then this with options would mess you up though. You know? So you need to hold that all day though. All day. What did I say we get in at 9:45? Cause I said if I got at 9:15, clapped, super clapped. It's gotta be ready. I want to see it waited out. Cause this booty. Then 1 o'clock. We'll finally get a nice move. And then a nice. It's overnight. And then what's this day? 10, yeah, 10:15. That's another good one. Yeah, 10 a.m. We got 10 a.m. reversal. What if I got in at 10 a.m. on that day? We're still in this booty trade that's trading sideways. So I think we're gonna close. This is. I have a feeling. That's why I said I'm not trading today. Because I knew we're gonna have like a chop. Lately, Fridays have just not been good to me. But this girl be trading on Fridays, so I was like, if she can trade on Fridays, I can trade on Fridays. Cause but I think there's a swing for the week or something. I don't know. What was April 9th? Oh, it was a Wednesday. So I'm like, yeah, we'll try it again on Monday. But let's see what the losses look like right now. So we lost, 27 on the first one. Huh? They just stop us out. This be. I don't like trading on TradingView. So $27 was our first one. This is the wrong chart, first of all. It's this one. Alright, so that's 27. We're now negative 30. And then the options trade is negative 22. Now we're negative 28. Okay, so I'm going to close. So it's about the same on this one. Negative 24, 29. It depends. All right, sorry, negative 22, negative 40. So we're going to definitely close. 47, and we're still at negative 22. So like I said, see, the options is just way better risk management. So second trade, negative 40. Yeah, so let's journal that. Let's also, this is what we wanted. This is what we wanted. And second trade, negative 46 on futures and negative 20. Probably like 22 on options. Okay. So I'll make a TikTok for that. And we're gonna see how Monday goes. And I'll see y'all on Monday. We're gonna do it again. We're gonna try it and we're gonna, yeah, see how it goes.